Hi everyone, this is Ken and that's
D.
hey, we're here to try to explain a couple of things that have come up during the changeover from the old Vagaro system to the new one. What we're trying to do is accomplish a way to count down the number of sessions that new clients and existing clients use up their sessions. So the most important thing that we need to do is that we know how to book our new clients for the most part, either through Groupon to gift certificate or through the call center to gift certificate. But now we need to tell you what to do with the clients that have been with us for a while. So for just an overall standpoint, we are going to expire all existing new client packages purchased during 2017 on February 28th of 2018. So we're going to go through a process that sets up the remaining packages so they can use them during that period of time. And if they don't use them by February 28th, they will expire. So Dee's going to show you how to set up an existing client who has remaining sessions so you can check them out and count down those packages they have unused. So Dee, why don't you show us how to do that?
All right. So the first thing that will help you do this is to have two screens open in Vagaro at the same time. First one we're going to use to set up the remaining sessions, and the second screen you would click on the tab and then you would log into Vagaro like you normally would, and you'll want to go to the customer management section to find the details on the customer that you're looking for. Again, it's going to be on the colored bar at the top, customers, customer management. When you click on that, it brings you to the screen where you can enter in the client's name to find out what their history is and determine the number of remaining sessions. So let's start with the first client. We're going to use the client ABC client. And you want to go again to your second window where the Vagaro calendar is open, and we're going to look up that client, ABC client. And what we'll see is the history of how many sessions the person's had plus their current appointment. So let me take a client that's had a few more sessions, and we'll look at the client D. Henderson. As you can see, she came to us with a pre-purchase session, and in that market, those are 4. So we've had 1 service complete, 2 service completes, which means she would have a total of 2 remaining sessions. Now, in the event there were any appointments that were no-show, you would deduct those from that current number as well. You can see there's some deleted in here, which, as you know, is a no-no. We don't delete anything, but this example we're just using for test purposes, so that's why there's some deletes. But on a moving forward basis, you would never ever delete an appointment. You can cancel, you can do service complete, and you can do no-show, but no deleted. So as I mentioned, we're going to say that our client that we need to set up with existing sessions, they had 4, they used 2, and let's say they had 1 no-show, which means they've used 3 out of 4. That will give them a remaining of 1 session. So you go back to the first tab where the calendar was, and you're going to click on anywhere in the calendar except the day that the client has an appointment scheduled. So since our client is scheduled on Friday, let's click on Thursday just to start the process. So you just put the cursor in there, and then you're going to come up to your colored ribbon, and you're going to scroll over to checkout. And this is how we're going to set up the package for the remaining sessions. Again, checkout. And then you want, at the top, you'll see little buttons. You want to click the button that says walk-in. The reason for that is that the client, again, we're on a different day than their appointment, so they don't have an existing appointment, so it's considered walk-in. And we're going to look for our client, who we'll say is ABC client. And what we're going to do is schedule the package, because we're going to set up their package. And you've got to select what we're putting into the package. We're going to put in the lipo laser sessions into a package. You wouldn't put a package into a package, because this is used for when you're selling something in center. When you're setting up old sessions to get in the system, you're putting in their sessions. You click the number. Now, we said there was one remaining session. And then we have to do the expiration date. As Ken said, on all old sessions that exist before a conversion, they will all expire on February 28th. So you click February 28th, and then you save this. Now, this brings you to the session that we just set up, and you want to change that price to 0. Because again, they've already paid for this, so therefore, they don't have to pay for any of the existing sessions in the past. And then from here, you click Checkout.
The reason there's a balance there is because Dee selected a day that we were not open. So it remembered the last client we were dealing with. So Dee just erased that that one, delete that from the client list calendar. It should not have been there.
So again,
you already checked them out.
You want to make sure the price is 0, because they've prepaid for the sessions via Groupon or from the center, and then you just hit Checkout. So from here, you've got it set up in the client's package. And we can either go to the calendar and look at what we've got on the calendar, or what you can do if you want to verify that this has gotten into the client's account. So what would you like me to do, Ken?
Well, here it would be the opportunity to either rebook a client or to do additional checkouts for additional clients at the same time. It's probably not necessary. The one thing you would want to do is just go to the calendar, so because that'll put you in place to be able to look at the next client that you need to deal with, who needs to have remaining sessions put up. The goal would be to try and do this in advance of the time each of the clients were coming in. So as you come in the morning, you want to sit down and look at the existing clients, check and see if they already have a package, because some might have been set up by the call center. And if they don't have a package, verify the number of remaining sessions and go through the process that Dee just showed you to create some way to pay for the packages. We're paying for the packages with money they've already spent. We're not collecting any additional money. And of course, there's no commissions or sales that'll be registered. We're just moving these forward. On February 28th, we won't have to do this anymore if we all do our job setting up the packages of Groupons and new purchase packages the way we've been taught. So that's really kind of the story for tonight. If you have any questions, give Dee or I a call so we can talk you through it. But hopefully this will explain how to do it. Remember, it needs to be done in advance before the time when clients get there in order for you to check them out. Or otherwise, it's going to be a little difficult. The only key to remember there is if you do need to do it, do not click on the day. Then when their appointment is scheduled, it has to be a previous day. All right. Thanks a lot, everyone, and a Happy New Year.